So in the aftermath of the slap heard around the world last night at the Oscars, where Chris Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett. Not the first time he did it though, but he made a joke about Jada Pinkett. Will Smith went up to center stage and smacked the shit out of Chris Rock. Right? Now, you got some dude by the name of Judd Apatow who decided to go on Twitter and then delete the tweet about Will Smith, I hear, could have killed Chris Rock. It's just stupid ass bullshit. And then I'm looking at multiple media reports about it, and they're saying that he punched Chris Rock. Will Smith did not punch Chris Rock, and then the media gonna intentionally lie about that shit. They're gonna intentionally lie about Will Smith punching Chris Rock when it was clearly a slap. Apparently these clowns don't know what a slap and a punch look like. Right? It was an open hand slap. Nowhere did Will Smith punch Chris Rock, but you let the white media tell it. Oh man. Will Smith sucker punched Chris Rock, and another outlets got, well, Will Smith punches Chris Rock in the face. I'm like, he did not punch him in the face. It was clearly a slap. God dang it. So Will Smith already being vilified. You got some media outlets going, ugliest moment in Oscars history. Will Smith punches Chris Rock in the face after a tame joke about Jada Pinkett. But this is what they do. This is what the white media do. They sit up here lying and sensationalizing and making something bigger than what it is. And then you go on social media, you got buck dancers like Stephen A. Smith. Oh man, I wouldn't have done nothing like that. That's not the way how you do business. So we got buck dancers out here running their mouth about this holier than thou, what they would have done and all this other type of shit. Right? Look, I hate when people say that shit. You don't know what the fuck you're going to do until you're in that situation. Okay? Now, Will Smith been through a whole lot. And last night, to him, was at his breaking point. To him. So, I don't need buck dancers like Stephen A. Smith to run his fucking mouth on Twitter, talk about what he should have done, he could have done, what I would have done. You don't know what the fuck you're going to do until you're in that situation. So all these theories about what Will Smith could have did and should have did and would have did, shut the fuck up. All these armchair doctors and all these armchair shrinks out here running their mouth about shit. Now, Will Smith felt like he had to do what he had to do. Okay? Whether you feel good about it, whether you don't like it, whether you're indifferent about it. People take actions at that particular moment for whatever reason. But all these guys out here just running their mouth and sensationalizing this shit. You got the white media lying. You got buck dancers out here trying to cape for Chris Rock. And then you got people out here saying that the shit was staged. So I'm gonna ask everybody that's running around here talking about this shit was staged.
Continue straight to stay on Harrison Road.
If someone goes on the stage and smacks, so Chris Rock makes the joke. Will Smith goes up there and smacks Chris Rock. Will Smith walks away, sits back down, and tells Chris Rock to keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. How was that stage? Since when they drop F-bombs at the Oscars?
Harrison Road for 1.5 miles.
Since when the whole demeanor in the room changed? When it went from laughs to this this gas that sucked the whole air out the entire room. How was that staged? Why would Will Smith even stage some shit like that? Yeah, I know there's a lot of people out there that will go way deeper than what it really is and talking this shit about, well, you know, the Oscars been declining in ratings for years and they needed a boost and all that. And that slap right there really generated ratings for the Oscars. Look, no. That's conspiracy theorist talk. That is some conspiracy theorist type shit right there. That shit was not staged, okay? So I don't need nobody coming on here talking about this, saying that this that the thing was staged. It was not. There was nothing staged about that. Will Smith went off on Chris Rock. What, you think they handed him a script? You think they plot this shit behind the scenes? Like, hey, Will, hey, I need a shock and awe moment because, you know, a lot of the Oscars was boring. So this is what you're gonna do, right? I'm gonna make a joke about Chris Rock. I'm gonna make a joke about your wife, right? And then after I make that joke, you know, pretend like you laughing for like a little bit, and all that. And then I need you to come on the stage and smack the shit out of me, and then I'm gonna make a joke about that. And then you're gonna sit back down and just make it really, really convincible that this shit was real. Come on now. Y'all really think this shit was a publicity stunt? You got the LAPD chomping at the bit trying to convince Chris Rock to charge Will Smith with assault. But that was staged, right? Okay. You got Will Smith cussing out Chris Rock, talking about, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. But that shit was staged, right? Okay. You got Jada Pinkett didn't even laugh at the joke. Jada Pinkett looking at Will Smith like, you gonna take that? You not gonna defend me? But that was staged, right? Come on, man. This shit was not staged, man. Come on, man. That's goofy talk. That's goofy conspiracy theorist talk.
Continue straight.
For real, that shit was not staged. Chris Rock got the shit smacked out of him. Chris Rock been cooning for like God knows how long now. Yeah, he sat up there, let them 3 white dudes drop the N-word with the hard ER like it was going out of style. He didn't do shit about it. Jerry Seinfeld, of all people, had to check these dudes about that using that N-word. It was like Louis C.K. and like 2 other white supremacists that was on that goddamn on panel, and they dropping that N-word, and Chris Rock just sitting in there laughing with this goddamn awkward look on his face. I'm like, motherfucker, you're not gonna do nothing about that? You're not gonna check these hoes? So Chris Rock been off cold for a while now. He is another one of them goddamn on crash test dummies.
Turn right, then turn left.
That they can lean on to disrespect black folks. So that is the truth of the matter. But Will Smith being unfairly and unjustly vilified, and Denzel Washington was right. At your highest moment, that's when the devil comes for you. At your highest moment, that's when the devil comes for you. And he ended up winning the Oscar for Best Actor.
The destination is on the left.
The first hip-hop artist to win an Oscar for Best Actor. Hit the like, or else you defend Chris Rock. Hit the like button, or you're a Chris Rock defender. The fact of the matter is, Will Smith had to do what he had to do. Yeah, you had some, the white supremacists out here always using that shit as an avenue to vilify black folks and shit. Talk about, oh man, Chris Rock committed assault. He needs to be arrested, right? But it was okay for Kyle Rittenhouse to go to a town he didn't live in to protect property he didn't own, kill 2 people in the process, and he can get off, right? Fuck out of here. But anyway, I'm out this bitch, y'all. That's my thoughts on the whole situation. I stand by Will Smith. This your man. Scream at me. Hey!